And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a pretty. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Albers has over 40 innings on his line so far. And when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5. So he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it. 1 out. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores has it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Gone in order of the Brewers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1 the count now. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Adam Jones will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That batting average for him at .355. 6 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that. Kind of stuff recently.
Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
First for the Diamondbacks, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Eduardo Escobar standing in. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top, 4-3. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Yoshihisa Hirano enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Stepping.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Carson Kelly is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 18, Carson Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2 is a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Milwaukee leaves 1. Score holds at 4-3. Ben Gamble will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 16.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now the 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Just hung in there on that one. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Now another 2-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Boy, sure taking a sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Standing in now, David Peralta. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
Ready now, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2-1 now to Steven Souza.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. 2 out, nobody on. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Manny Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
The Brewers, number 9, Manny Pena.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He'll start this one at 274. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Skied into straightaway right. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Hernan Perez, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly, and he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Archie Bradley gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Archie Bradley.
Ready with the 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Takes this the other way to right, and he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit, and that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One and one. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's just 1 for 6. Three runs already home here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove.
Andrew Chafin takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40, Andrew Chafin.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hit out towards second, taken in by Flores. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. That evens it up 1-1. Thames over at second. Gamble on at first with 2 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, 1 swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Manny Pena, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Lying toward right center. Souza there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ball game. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Brewers are out in front, 7-4. Josh Hader comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Josh Hader.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jake Lamb, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now batting, Ketel Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Hader is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hader has tossed over 30 innings so far this season with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Christian Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 53, Christian Walker.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 7 homers and 46 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Arizona down to its last strike. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
Well, in case you missed the memo, Josh Donaldson is about to make his debut in his brand new uniform.
Yeah, he was just traded for in the hopes of bolstering this lineup heading into the back stretch of this season. So we'll see what he can do for this club.
Yeah, mid-season additions like this one have become something a contender almost has to consider, or else they run the risk of falling behind other clubs without making any upgrades, D-Row. Kind of the way the league runs these days.
It's true, Dan. I'm sure they're eager to see what he might add to their lineup. Let's see if he can get off on the right foot in his new environment.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Josh Donaldson.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Escobar leads off first with 1 away. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Ben Gamel.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. on second with one down now. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get up and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing. Well, to wrap up our conversation from earlier, Donaldson was not sharp at the plate in this one.
Yeah, this was definitely not his best showing. Seemed like his timing and rhythm were just off the entire game. So I'm sure he'll be doing some extra work in the cages to iron those things out. He's a lot better hitter than what we saw today, and they'll have to hope that he can get back on track next time out.
The Diamondbacks are trying to snap out of a slump they've been in of late, and for more on that, here's Heidi Watney. Heidi?
Matt, this team has been in a really tough stretch of late. They were able to get a win in their last outing, and as one player told me, they want to keep that sweet taste in their mouth. He said making it 2 in a row here would go a long way towards turning the corner from that rough patch and maybe getting things going back in the other direction. Let's see if they can get the job done.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One and one. Here it is. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. The 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. Now the relay home. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. One and one the count to Jake Lamb. The set and the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
Now
the best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 1-0. Line towards center field. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Yeah, this one started to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
McFarland.
first pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And it's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Now, hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Diamondbacks 6. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping up to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Two and 1 now to Steven Souza.
Count to 2-1.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-0 on the way. Splits the zone in half, but somehow missed for a strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Arizona down to its last strike. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. Walker is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, These guys had hoped registering back-to-back wins might help jolt them out of their recent slide, but they failed to get it done. And you have to start to wonder if this puts them right back in the weeds, Dan.
Yeah, this is a group looking for answers, D-Row, and they certainly didn't find any today. Hey, it's not easy to turn momentum around when you get going in the wrong direction. These guys need to keep grinding until they can string some wins together.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Arizona Diamondbacks are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. He's set and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Doolittle's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. His career line with Doolittle, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Doolittle, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. So a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Soto looks up. Ball game. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper will lead it off here against Taijuan Walker.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And that will be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto, previously with Taijuan Walker. He's gone 3 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco.
The third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. pitching now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First offering on its way. And that's dead center for strike one. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's really struggled 0 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This is line to left. Peralta has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Andrew Knapp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew Knapp.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. Dyson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Reese Hoskins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
17, Reese Hoskins.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's 3 for 9. Walker comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach.
A shot down the first baseline. The next 0-2. Popped up. Ahmed waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Robertson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Popped up. Franco on the move, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Gene Segura standing in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ball game. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in a knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Misses up and in.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't.
Archie Bradley answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Archie Bradley.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. 2 hits in 7 tries. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Escobar. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Michael Franco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not close. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
2-1 now.
1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.